Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually wanting to debunk a message that I hear frequently, and actually I came across this more recently for someone who wanted to be a guest on my podcast, and the message they shared was that suffering is a part of life and you've got to get through it in order to thrive in life. And the reason I'm sharing this with you, and I think it's rather laughable, but that's what we've been conditioned to believe. We've been conditioned to believe that I have to struggle and sacrifice and I have to earn my way and then the goods will come. And I want to let you know, well, it's total bullshit. It's total BS, but that is your belief system. So if you believe that you have to struggle to get by, that you have to sacrifice, that you have to earn, then that's going to be your reality. But I want you to know that is not the truth of who you are. And the message I want to share with you instead, that you are here as a spiritual being having a human experience, and you are meant to thrive as a soul. We are all meant to thrive as a collective humanity. And so I want to help you to debunk this myth of struggle. And I remember, I'm going to share with you. So just over a year ago, I went and experienced ayahuasca. If you're unfamiliar with ayahuasca, it's an ancient cultural tradition in normally like South America. My tribe that I did it through was from Colombia. And they drink this tea and, you go through this experience, you kind of like move up to different levels of consciousness. But I want to let you know, you don't have to do drugs, like ecstasy or Molly, or I'm actually not really familiar with drugs, but I know that people do those kind of drugs to have an out-of-body experience, like mushrooms or something, or need to smoke weed to chill. You don't have to do any kind of external substance to have that ecstasy that you're seeking. But ayahuasca, well, I went through this 2-night ceremony of drinking this tea, and it was very more like lucid dreaming. But through this experience, the message that came to me is all suffering is self-imposed. And that's what I want to let you know. If you're currently suffering or struggling in an area of life, your finances, that's an easy one that I feel a lot of people struggle with. Or maybe it's your health or your relationships, whatever it may be. Remember, this struggle is self-imposed. And where does all struggle come back to? It's your thoughts. Remember that your thoughts create your emotions. I talk about this often. It's your thought cycle. But your thoughts create your emotions and your feelings. And those lead to the actions or inactions that you take in life, and ultimately your results. So if you're sitting in this space of struggling and efforting and trying to make things happen, and you're exhausted and you're pushing and you're forcing, of course that feels terrible, because you have self-imposed the struggle. And I'm telling you, if you go back to where it all began, your thoughts, if you rewrite your thoughts, you reprogram your thoughts, and you create these new beliefs, you're going to have new experiences. And if your belief is now, instead, let's talk about the old belief. The old belief would be that I have to struggle and sacrifice in order to have the things I want in life. I have to earn them. If you reprogram those thoughts and turn them into, I am a child of God, miracles flow through me naturally. But you have to believe this, okay? You can't just have the thoughts and say it like affirmations, like stardust. That's not what this is about. But when you think this and you know it, like it's literally, you embody this knowing and feeling that I am a child of God. Miracles are natural. I am here to thrive in life. I'm here to have an ecstasy of an experience in this human body. I'm here to have joy and freedom. And I'm just like, this is just spewing out of me because it feels so good. When you have those thoughts and those beliefs, and that's how you're living your life, those kind of thoughts and beliefs are going to lead to very high level emotions. You're going to feel free. You're going to feel abundance and joy and happiness. You're going to take actions because it feels good. They're going to be inspired actions. They're going to flow to you naturally and easy because you're not efforting and trying to control an outcome. All of that is going to lead to your desired results of abundance, time and financial freedom, loving relationships, great health, plenty of money coming your way that leads to so many other things that you can help people and you can do more. But do you see how those are two opposite ends of a spectrum, but they both started out from thoughts and beliefs that led to the next step in life? I want to help you with that. I want to help you end this self-imposed struggle and suffering. You do not have to suffer in life. You do not have to hit rock bottom. You do not have to go bankrupt or have a divorce or have a life-threatening illness to have your wake-up call. I'm offering you right here, right now, as you're listening and watching this, this can be your wake-up call. This can be your awakening moment, your aha, your epiphany, your turning on the light switch to go, holy crap, there is another way to be living. And guess what? It all comes down to awareness and then choice. And it's like, what are you choosing? What thoughts and beliefs are you choosing that are currently running your life? And if you're sitting where you don't want to be, then you know it's time to shift your thinking, reprogram your beliefs, and remember who you really are. I've shared this before and I'm going to share it again. I love Disney movies. They have such deep meaning, and if you really pay attention to them, one of my all-time favorites, grew up in the 90s, is Lion King. And the message in Lion King, do you remember when Simba has lost himself and he ran away because he thought he killed his dad and all this terrible things, and he's coming back and he looks at his reflection in the pond and his dad up in the sky in his clouds, and think of that as God talking to you. But this source is talking down to Simba, and the message was, remember who you are. And that's what clicked for Simba, and that's when he went back to the promised land, and that's what I'm offering you. Remember who you are, and that you are meant to thrive, not just survive in this lifetime. Thank you for watching today's video. I'll catch you on the next one.